Okay. In the Scikit-bio, I emailed the developer and asked for some suggestions for contributions. And he sent me a list of 6. And the top 3 that he sent, which were the easiest of the 6, were all changes to this file base_base.py, which is in the stats package, and it does distance matrices and dissimilarity matrices. So I just wanted to walk through this bit of the Scikit-bio code. The difference between a distance matrix and a dissimilarity matrix is that a distance matrix is the matrix data is symmetrical. So they're really very similar. In fact, in the Scikit-bio website, they actually, I think, recommend, let's see, they recommend you use one or the other. I think that they recommend use the distance matrix. And then it says a distance matrix is a dissimilarity matrix, and there's additional methods made available to take advantage of this symmetry. Anyway, let me walk through some of the code. Okay. These are error messages. This is for the dissimilarity matrix, the data, the IDs, which are optional. So in this one, you're actually inputting the array of dissimilarities, and then it turns it into a matrix. There's also a function, which I'll talk about later, that's called from iterable, and you input the pairs and a metric, and it calculates the dissimilarities. I think we're coming up on that. There's a lot of things you can do with these matrices. You can compare one to another. You can turn it into an array. There's also a function in here. Okay, so here you can filter by the IDs. You can slice it up. You can create heat maps. This is pretty cool. I know I've seen a lot of heat maps when I was working with bioinformatics. So, like in this case, you're actually just inputting the dissimilarity matrix. Okay, and here they're creating a panda data frame. Comparing the dissimilarity matrix to another dissimilarity matrix. These are obviously after they're already created. Determine if they're not equal. That returns a Boolean. Okay, and then you can get the data just by an ID. Which obviously is a time saver. Find duplicates. A lot of functions. So this is the distance matrix, which is just using dissimilarity matrix with the addition of the fact that it's symmetrical. So one of the things that the 3 tasks that he sent me was to create this from iterable with the original dissimilarity matrix. And this from iterable takes the iterable, takes the metric, which is another thing that another one of the quick fixes they sent me, and then you have the optional keys. And so the from iterable, let's see. Okay. From iterable, here it is. It's only, so this is one of the quick fixes that I got from the developer, and it says that only the distance matrix has the from iterable function, and then so the from iterable function just takes a list, well, of pairs and calculates the distance matrix based on a metric that you give it. And another thing that they wanted is to use the from iterable to calculate a distance matrix using Kamer distance. Right now it doesn't have that functionality. It looks like the way to do it now is you have to use this partial function to calculate the Kamer distance and create this object and then pass it in your metric Kamer distance 5. So they wanted you to actually just be able to, in passing in the metric, just put in Kamer distance, and so that is going to take a little bit of research for me, but it says here that you can use the keyword arguments, and this is already done similarly in the, where was it? Oh, the Scikit-bio stack. So I'll have to do the research here in the Scikit-bio stack to see how they've done the keyword arguments for the distance matrices. Okay, so that's two, the from iterable, and then this keyword argument in from iterable. And then the third thing that they suggested I could work on is exporting to a Panda object. And right now, I think they're being exported to the NumPy, arrays, and that's being done because they're using NumPy for a lot of the statistical work, but they want to add the option to export as a Panda. I think they're data frames. Yeah, series or data frame. So that's where we are. Yeah, so I think I'm getting there. There's a lot of bioinformatics that in the code, but I understand most of it, and I think the rest just going to be researching more Python, the keyword arguments. Yeah, there's actually, to these fixes, there's actually no bioinformatics in it. It's just a couple of functionality issues. And that's where we are. Thanks.